Hi there. Finding the 5 best bathroom scales worthy of your earned money is certainly challenging. It isn't impossible, especially when you have a reliable source like our channel, to point you in the right direction and show you the brands you can trust. In preparing this list, we have done in-depth research to find out the best products for you. If you choose from this list, you can be sure you'll be buying one of the best products available right now in the market. Check the product links below in the description, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So let's get started. Number 1. Our overall best for the money pick is RENPHO Bathroom Scale. The least expensive of the smart scales we tested and on par with the pricier basic ones, the RENPHO delivered consistent weight and body composition measurements throughout my week of weigh-ins, and quickly. Many basic scales took longer to register weight, with a slot machine-esque flickering of the numbers, and all other smart scales required more idle standing to take their body composition numbers than RENPHO did. Partly, this is because RENPHO only shows your weight on the display, it doesn't scroll through the smart readings as others do. Instead, you have to open the app to view those numbers, which, as a personal trainer, I think is better. It means the RENPHO can be used as a basic scale for daily use with ease while providing that next level data if and when it's desired. The moment I opened the app on my Android phone, the RENPHO connected via Bluetooth with lightning speed to upload the data at least a few days' worths can store in the scale's memory, even knowing enough to differentiate users in the app based on the readings it collects. All told, if you want a smart scale or a basic one, the RENPHO does it all and quite well and is an exceptional value for its price. Number 2. Our second best pick is Ozeri Precision Bathroom Scale. Our overall pick from RENPHO is arguably the best value if you want a full-featured smart scale. But if you want a model that only but reliably takes a weight measurement, and you want to spend even less, the Ozeri Precision Digital Bath Scale is a great budget-friendly choice. It was the only basic scale we tested to never give me a wonky weight reading, though it does a number flickering shuffle before landing on its final value. Other benefits of the Ozeri, which is made of tempered glass, it has a higher max capacity than most, up to 440 pounds, and in addition to the usual pounds and kilograms, the scale measures in stones in case you want to know what you would weigh in England. It also has a unique tare function that lets you weigh things held in your arms such as a suitcase, a pet, or a baby without having to do the math. On the May side, its plain Jane looks won't win any beauty contests, though the white glass won't show dust or smears as readily as a darker color would. Also, you have to have the lights on to read its passive LED display, but without its own backlight, the batteries will probably last longer than others. Number 3. Our third best pick is Qardio Base 2 Bathroom Scale. The Qardio Base 2 was the most consistent scale of the bunch. Each measurement was spot on and the numbers never fluctuated more than 0.1 from each other within the same weigh-in series. It was also the only one that utilized haptic feedback, vibrating slightly when it was finished reading my measurements. The scale itself only displays weight, which I didn't love at first but I grew to prefer since it makes the display less busy and easier to read. For a more in-depth picture, each measurement automatically gets sent to the app where you can view your weight, body fat percentage, muscle mass, water weight and bone density percentage. One thing that sets the Qardio Base 2 apart is that it allows you to choose different modes. The normal mode displays numbers, while the smart feedback mode uses smiley faces instead of numbers, an excellent option if seeing your weight or body fat percentage triggers you, or if you would just prefer not to know those numbers. Plus, this scale is rechargeable. It's the only one on the list that doesn't utilize regular AAA batteries. It comes with a USB cable that you can plug into any standard USB charging cube. Number 4. Our fourth best pick is Withings Body Plus Bathroom Scale. The Withings Body Plus is the only scale that gives you the option to personalize your display. You can choose from the usual suspects: weight, body fat percentage, body water and BMI, or more out-of-the-box options like weather and daily steps information. It pulls in from Apple Health or Google Fit if you connect it. The readings were extremely consistent, matching up to each other and my control scale within 0.2 every time. It did take a bit longer for the scale to register the measurements than others on this list, but the readings were user-friendly, displaying clear titles like fat percentage and pounds of muscle, rather than showing icons that you have to decipher. The scale also has a chart under each measurement that shows whether the reading is considered high, low or normal for your height. The Withings Body Plus allows up to 8 users and you have 2 options when adding them. You can share the same account in the HealthMates app or you can have each user create their own account. Either way, the scale will automatically detect each user as long as there's a 5 to the 10 pound difference between them. Otherwise, you'll have to toggle through manually. Number 5. Last but not the least, our 5th best pick is Greater Goods Bathroom Scale. The Greater Goods Bluetooth Smart Scale is a sleek, mostly accurate option at a fair price. On screen, it displays your weight and then toggles through your BMI, muscle mass percentage, body fat percentage and water weight. Every time you weigh yourself, it automatically syncs with the free companion app, Weight Gurus. You can look at your average numbers for the month or dive into the specifics of each day. This is helpful for tracking your goals which you input when you set up the app and view historical data, but it doesn't provide insights, like how your numbers compare to the average. As far as accuracy goes, the data was mostly consistent. The scale did seem to struggle on the first use of the day, consistently registering about 3 to 5 pounds too high. But once it woke up, all subsequent numbers were consistent. It did read 0.5 to 0.9 pounds higher than the other scales, though. It has the option to add up to 8 users, so it's an excellent option for families or larger households. However, you do have to toggle between users manually. The scale won't automatically recognize the difference. So, grab whatever product you like from our list that fits you. Be sure to check the links in the description below. That's all for this review. Feel free to share your feedback.